Hello and welcome to the Girls Outdoor Track end of year recap and awards video. Welcome to awards night. Or if you're watching it afterwards, so welcome to the awards. Girls Outdoor Track. We had a great year. We in a year where most teams were low on people, we were not. We had a full team, and a fantastic team it was, loaded with talent, and that showed because we are the Berkshire League champions. So right away, congratulations for that. Because let's just talk about that for a minute. We've never won one. Matter of fact, hardly anybody has, except the biggest schools in the league. So before I started coaching, which was kind of a long time ago, in 1997, Nanawag won the Berkshire League Championship. And then for 20 some odd years, they won every Berkshire League Championship all the way till maybe 2018, 22, 23 years worth. And then Northwestern finally broke their streak, and Northwestern won it in 2019. We had no championship last year, so year off. So this is 2021, and ever since I've been coaching, there's been only 2 champions until now. No Class S team has won. I don't know if anybody has won, 50 years ago, but there's none been for a long, long time. So, we pulled it off. What an exciting season. Even though we had no invitationals, we just had dual meets, but it progressed famously. We were crushing teams, smaller teams, COVID affected teams maybe, but then we got to Nanawag, and Nanawag came into our place, and we kind of know what they've been doing, and they know what we've been doing, and we've never beaten them. Well, at least not in the memory of anybody alive. But we beat them, and so we started looking like, wow, we started looking like a champion. And then the following meet after that, we beat Northwestern, the defending champion, and we beat them by, I don't know, 100 to 50. We doubled them up, so we were looking real good. And how do we do this? We had a very well-balanced team. We had jumpers, we had sprinters, we had throwers, we had distance runners, we had mid-distance runners, and we had a lot of them. Pretty much everybody on the team qualified for BLs, almost everybody. It came from everywhere. We had our throwing team was huge. I can mention we had clinics from given by one of our townspeople, Coach Kamisha, and she came in periodically and helped instruct some of our throwers. She was a very successful athlete in her day, and that helped us a lot because we had a lot of throwers. We had, I don't know, 11, 12, maybe even 13 of our 25 girls were throwers. So that turned out to be a strength of our team. We got a ton of points from our throwers throughout the season and at BLs. We had sprinters. First time ever that I know of, we won the 4x1. What an exciting race at BLs. And that team was Ariana Komenaj, to Claire Saunders, to Elise Krasnowski, to Stevie Lynn Fox. And again, I think we won by 400ths of a second. Super exciting race. But we had never won that. But that was only right after we had run and won the 4x8. And that team consisted of Sierra O'Sullivan, Liv Blasco, Kirsten Sundell, and Megan Damaris. And so after 2 events at BL's, we had 8 All-Stars. How awesome is that? Well, that's pretty awesome. And shortly after, I'm not sure, but Claire repeated and I think became maybe our first ever 100-meter champion from our school. We had Liv win the 800. Our girls 4x4 came in second. That was awesome. We had seconds from Mackenzie DiDonato in the 300 hurdles. Megan Damaris ended up winning the steeplechase. And she was right behind Liv in the 800. Megan scored a ton of points for us. We had Kirsten joining her in the distance events, and Liv ran a great 16. Our sprinters, which I named on that 4x1, they were all over the place in the 100 and the 200. And we had jumper, Emma Kahn, scoring in the high jump, long jump, triple jump. And we just had everything. Back to our throwers, Anna Colavecchio. Boom. Shot put champion. Nice. We had lots of scores there. Another score that I would definitely feel the need to mention would be Courtney Leclerc, who scored top 3 in all 3 throwing events. And she was a first year outdoor track athlete. So what a great season that was. And before I don't want to leave anybody out, because this was a special year. Haley Bethan right there, throwing, fantastic freshman year. One of our captains, Abby Blasco, running, part of that 4x4. Julia Bond holding it down with Grace Koszewski in the hurdles, joining or holding it down. And actually, Sophia Vera came on in the hurdles at the end too. So we had a nice 100 hurdle crew, and a couple of them joined Mackenzie in that 300 hurdles as well. Alyssa Brostek, throwing and jumping. Haley Greco, Delaney Joyce, Delaney, I can't talk. It's late. Delaney Jose. Let's see, who are my throwers? Well, Haley, Alyssa, Anna. That was Haley Bethan. Haley Greco ran. She ran well, too. Delaney was a thrower. Elise was the jab thrower. Courtney, as I mentioned. Emma Marble. Yeah, we're just loaded. Sophia also did that. Julia Puprici. Yeah. Javelin. Nice. First year on the team. Mel Shkrepy. And even, some of our Kirsten, our distance runner, also through the disc, and, great contributions. So, we had people jumping all over the place, but I mentioned Emma. Claire did a great job in the long jump with Ariana, and in the triple we had Megan jump in the triple and Stevie Lynn jump in the triple with Emma, and we just had all kinds of good things going on here. In our mid distance, our 4x4, I'll mention those because they were runner up. I mentioned Abby. Peyton Moselak was on that team, as was Haley Greco, and Mackenzie was also on that team. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody. But we just had we had Valia. Valia ran her best race at BL's in the 400. Yeah, it was just an amazing season. It's just an amazing season for us. Quite an accomplishment for these girls. So, congratulations to all of them. Again, we will be taking our show on the road soon. We'll be going. Actually, I think while you might be watching this video, we might be participating at the Class S Championships. So that's our next step, and hopefully we have some fine performances there. I'm sure we will. So keep an ear out to see how we did there, and hopefully, again, we just continue with our successful season as the Class S comes and then the Opens come. And I know we have a couple will be performing at the state steeplechase, so we have a lot of things left. We'll still be doing track a week after school is out this year, so lots of fun though. Again, I'd like to thank Coach K, our new assistant coach, very enthusiastic, and Coach Kamisha, who was again giving throwing clinics for us. That we had so many compliments on our throwers all year, and how well coached they were. So thank you for that, and it was awesome. Also, mention one more, a little side note, but it's not a side note. We had like the best manager ever as far as knowledgeable scorekeeping going, and it's really a tough job. You basically sit there and just write stuff down for 3 hours. It's a tough job, but OG Olivia Grenier, awesome job this year as our manager. So time for a couple of coaches awards, and again, Coach K and I talked, and we were pretty much unanimous on who we thought should receive these, and it was a throwers year. So we noticed that the dedication from some of our throwers. They were there all the time, made sacrifices to be there, made every effort to be there, working hard. And again, our throwing team was by far the best in the league. So without further ado, our first coach's award goes to our shot put champion for the Berkshire League of 2021, Nicola Vecchio. And such a positive attitude, hardworking, really determined, everything you want. That's why they call it a coach's award. Anything a coach wants is wrapped up into Anna. So congratulations to you, and I'm glad you got to do this your senior year, and you made it happen. Our second coach's award also is going to a thrower. Like I said, it was on our team. It was a thrower's year, and we really felt like they stood out as far as their dedication to their art. The art of throwing. It's not an easy thing to do. It looks easy, but only if you're doing it right. If it was easy, everybody would be able to throw things far. But our second award goes to Courtney LeClaire. So Courtney, nice job. I mentioned earlier she was in the top 3 in all of her throws, and she made it to states in 2 of them. And again, this is her first year ever. She'd never thrown a disc or or jab in her life. And uh, it's just what a great season she had. And again, um, I kind of got the feeling that she was loving what she was doing, and there was nowhere better to be than at track practice working on her throws. So congratulations, Courtney. Congratulations, Anna. Congratulations to the team. Um, and hopefully this is not the last. Hopefully it doesn't. I don't know. I might not even be alive if it takes another 25 years before we get another. But um, but hopefully, hopefully this is shades of more to come, and a lot of fun. I guess I will mention, before we go, our captains. We had four of them, all seniors, and Abby, Anna, Kirsten, Megan. Way to lead the team, and congratulations, ladies. And let's just keep it going.